This is for you, beautiful. I hope this message finds you well, blessed, and I pray and hope that the Most High continues to bless you in all of your endeavors and every pot that you have your hands in. So real quick, if you watched my message from earlier, I was kind of on the right side of the car, and now I'm on the left because being a chosen one, you know firsthand as well as I do, but you're actually witnessing it, is that I am going through spiritual warfare. It seems like every time I do what God tells me to do, every time that I buckle down and say, oh, I'm going to do this, every time that I choose self-discipline over laziness, the devil always tries to slow me down, or he tries to make me feel bad, where I just don't want to do anything, just want to lay around and be non-productive, or is it unproductive, whatever it is, but like, I'm going through spiritual warfare, and if you can see, like, my hands are shaking, like, I feel sick, I feel weak. It is hot out here, but at the end of the day, I wanted to post this video, and God wanted me to do that as well, because I have to show you, I have to be an example, I have to practice what I preach. And I've actually been praying, I've been praying to God and say, hey, I understand that I am a chosen one, and being a chosen one is not easy. Many are called, but few are chosen, and that falls in our laps every single day. We have to wake up, we have to go to sleep with this mentality that, hey, everything is going to be okay. Yes, some days I'm not going to feel like doing anything. Yes, some days I'm going to want to feel like being in the bed all day, but I am practicing what I'm preaching by saying you have to have self-discipline. If I was to just lay around all day, or if I was to let the devil win, that's going to set me back 10 steps. And I refuse to let the devil win. So the enemy thought that I was just going to switch off this video. No, I'm going to switch sides. I just wanted to give you this message because I needed it more than anything. And I know that you need it too, because sometimes spiritual warfare depends on how far you are in your chosen one walk or your path. It depends, because the enemy will use people that are closest to you to derail you from your path. For me, when it comes to spiritual warfare, usually it is my flesh. And I say that because once the devil tries to attack your spirit, and my spirit is on lock, honey. I have faith. I know who I answer to. I know who has called me. I know that I have been chosen. So because my spirit is not weak, because my spirit is not broken, the devil attacks my flesh. He attacks this. And this is just flesh to me, because as a chosen one, we are humans having a soul experience. And the other day, perfect. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The other day, I experienced deja vu. And every time deja vu comes, I look around at everything. Like, I just look at wherever I'm at. I, look out and peer out on the outside world, because it's like, wow, I'm having deja vu. That's another sign saying, hey, God is saying, chosen one, which is you, you've been here before. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to build. And I understand that now that I fight off the devil, I'm feeling better. I'm coming back unto myself, because when it comes to the closer you get to your goals, the closer you do the things that you're supposed to do, the closer you get to being that millionaire, the closer you get to have that millionaire mindset, the devil is going to try you. People think that, oh, when you get closer to God, it's going to get easier. No, it's going to get harder. But it's not impossible, because you know who you answer to. You know who's your master. You know who you pray to, who you meditate to, and who you answer to at the end of the day. That's one thing. A lot of people think, oh, when you find God. No, you don't find God. He's always been there. It's the fact that you actually are being submissive. And it's like, okay, we got this. We got this relationship, and that's cohesive. But at the same time, being a chosen one and going through spiritual warfare is not fun. But it's not meant to be fun. It's meant to strengthen your faith, your grace, and your mercy. And God does not allow anything to happen to you that he does not want to happen to you. If you, like Job, he was like, touch not my anointed one. The devil said, okay, I'm going to show you, basically, like, oh, he's not who you think he is. And God was like, okay, I'm going to prove to you because I know Job was chosen. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course he's going to try to make him weary. And all the things that Job went through, God said, hey, you can touch his earthly things, his materialistic things that you can actually, the things that are tangible. You can touch those. And he did. Job lost everything. But then guess what? Job did not get weary. He knew who created him. He knew why. He knew his purpose. He knew about being chosen. And for you, chosen one, that's the same thing. Do not allow the enemy to derail you off your path. That's what he wants. You know, you have to be strong-willed. You have to use, I'm not going to say really use, I'm going to say utilize. You need to utilize the Most High as your stronghold. When you're feeling weak, he's your strength. When you're feeling down, you pray, you meditate, you look up. He has you. Yes, everything is not going to be in the grasp of your hand right now, but it will be eventually. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about what you learn. Because if you're on your journey and you're just all willy-nilly and you're not learning anything, you're going to keep going through the same thing negatively over and over and over. Just like I said earlier with deja vu. When I have deja vu, it's positive. Sometimes, yes, we get hurt as chosen ones. Sometimes you have to cry yourself to sleep at night. Sometimes you can't talk to anybody on this earth, so you have to go above and beyond, which is the spiritual realm, which is the Most High. And sometimes that's just how it is, and that's fine. As long as you have God to fall back on, He'll continue to build you up. He'll continue to renew your strength. He'll continue to restore you after everything that you have been through. Going through spiritual warfare is testing, chosen one, and I don't have to keep saying it because you know, it depends on where you're at in your walk, excuse me, with the Most High, how spiritual warfare is going to attack you, so I'm just going to say, just keep pushing. I'm pushing. Physically, I feel bad, but spiritually, I feel good because I am sharing my testimony with you because you need to hear that. When spiritual warfare, when you know it is, like, once you get closer to God, once you fight those battles with the enemy, you're gonna be able to identify spiritual warfare, and that's gonna make it. It's not gonna make it easier, but you'll be able to fight off the devil much faster because you'll realize it. You won't have to sit there and contemplate and be like, dang, oh my gosh, is this what I'm supposed to be going through? Yes, it is. You have your purpose, chosen one. Keep going. Don't give up yet. Do not get weary in your doing.